Hello guys, and welcome back to the Carvana Wildcard Series. Today we present to you knockout qualifying from the Daytona International Raceway. And I'm Brian James up here in the booth. You see the first car is out and away. I should note, 7, obviously Johnny Gardner's on his way out. So I should note that qualifying, there are 8 spots up for grabs here at Daytona. However, only 7 can be claimed because the past champion, Tim Horton, will make it in whether it's on time or with the provisional. So these guys hoping he qualifies his way in so it doesn't further complicate anything. Keep in mind, Tim Horton can only use the past champion's provisional in 5 races. As you see, Hillary Sanchez on her way out as well. Sanchez was in the Championship 4 last season. She's going to have a little work to do if she wants to get into the Championship 4 again this year. William Brock is on his way out in the 20. Then you got Daniel Voiles looking to make his series debut. And there's your past champ, Tim Horton, in the second Evernham Dodge. They will only field 2 cars, the 9 and the 91. There's rookie Brian James, another one hoping to make his debut. And let's see what the 7 can do of Johnny Gardner. He's another one looking to make his debut. The top 30 was determined by a random draw on random.org. So if you're unhappy with it, blame the computer. Oh, we had a spin. Let's go back and see what happened. We'll miss a little bit of qualifying, but that's okay. Looks like the 1 and the 42, that's Dave James and Matt Hussey. Looks like they got together here and went for a little spin. Luckily, I believe that's the extent of it. Both CGR and Dale Earnhardt Incorporated had bad draws. So both of them looking to make their way into the field. You see the 8 there narrowly avoids it. And that's what happened. We're going to take you to live feed again. See, there's 7 and the 8 got a draft going. Keep in mind, this is only a 10-minute session, so getting a draft early is definitely beneficial. You see there also the 1 and the 42 are working together. That's always a good sign, even after that near wreck. And we'll see as they come to the line this time, where will they place? 3rd for the 7. Let's pull up the timing and scoring. So as of right now, the 91 is not in. And the 42 of Dave James is your fastest. He would advance. And the bubble right now, because Tim Horton is on the outside looking in, the bubble is that 7 of Johnny Gardner. And make that the 0. As we're seeing a lot of fluctuation now. Daniel Voiles goes to the top of 47.182. Good run for that Robert Yates car. His teammate, Annie Thomas, is locked into the field in the 88 for Robert Yates. They are hoping to better that and get into the field to join their teammate. Or he's hoping to get in the field to join his teammate. As Dave James back to the top of the board, 46.625. The bubble right now is Brian James. Make that the 91. And that 0 has no draft right now. That's not going to help them. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, you see Tim Horton narrowly inside. Kieran James just went to the bubble. And now fell outside as the 44. Jeremy Diaz. That's one of those Hendrick cars. I believe one of 4 here in the Carvana Wildcard Series. They currently hold that 7th position. You see still a lot of fluctuation. And maybe Johnny Gardner feels good about his time. I wouldn't. With 3 minutes remaining there and he's in 6th. I wouldn't feel safe. As 8 of Zach Hussey is 5th fastest. And he's got his teammate Matt Hussey back there. Their teammate Brad Stover is locked in to the race based on the draw of the top 30. So these two brothers, I believe, hoping to join them. You can see there Diaz goes to the front of this pack. We'll see if he can get a good enough draft to get a good time. He's got to be 7th or better. He goes to 6th. And that'll put the 41, Giorgio Stumu. I believe I got it right this time. Giorgio Stumu is on the bubble, but pushing the defending champ, who would get in on the provisional. Keep in mind, Tim Horton does not want to use a provisional, I'm sure, to start the season. That would not be good. Just keep in mind, he can only use it for 5 races. He goes up to 6, though. And the 2 Dodges move up 6th and 5th, respectively. Up ahead is the 89 of Quentin Moore. 12th fastest right now for the Shepherd Racing Ventures Dodge. And hoping to better that time. But he's got no draft, so that doesn't help a whole lot. Maybe he should let off the gas for a second, try and let the 91 catch him. Try to let those 2 behind him catch him. Maybe manufacturers there can work together. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. I don't know if he's going to have time to get hooked up with these 2. And he just might. These 2 side by side, though, it doesn't help them. Keep in mind right now on the bubble, that 8 of Zach Hussey. And Quentin Moore is going to have to get a 46.91 or better to get into Daytona. And actually probably better than a 46.898, because keep in mind that 91 still has a champions provisional. So you don't want to knock the 91 out and be 8th. Coming to the line, he'll get a second lap. 46.932 to 9th for the 89. We'll see if they can better that time coming around. I don't know if that's going to be possible. You see the 91 moved up to 6. Karen James now on the bubble. So Quentin Moore, I don't know if he's going to beat that time, but he's got to beat a 46.880. And Giorgio Stumu has to better that as well. Stumu bumps his teammate. And then gets bumped by the 0. Brian James in the field for the Daytona 500. That's probably in May. So we'll see where the 42 is. And once the 42 they already crossed the line. What about the 38 of Daniel Voiles? And nope, they're going to cut it there. Race control says time's up. So Dave James, Daniel Voiles, Zach Hussey, William Brock, Jeremy Diaz, Tim Horton, Matt Hussey, and Brian James all advance to the race on time. Giorgio Stumu, Karen James, Quentin Moore, Hillary Sanchez, and Johnny Gardner, despite their best efforts, will not make Daytona. Unfortunate circumstances there. We want to thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night for Daytona. Under the lights, excuse me. So until then, see you tomorrow, everyone.